All right. Good evening. My name is Lieutenant Ashley Banks with the Community Policing Division here at the Culpeper Police Department. And I have the honor to introduce our awards and award winners. So this is, I talked to the chief, or maybe he talked to me last year, and we were thinking about how to do this and spruce it up. So we came up with the idea to have an actual banquet. Not to say that the old way of doing things was wrong, but we thought, to honor the recipients, instead of doing it a couple times a year, let's have an actual banquet for them. So this is the first annual Chris R. Jenkins Amazing Citizen Award Banquet, and thank you for everyone being here tonight. Before we introduce our honorees, we have a short video to show you of why these honorees are so amazing and why they are so special to us here in this room.
Welcome to Culpeper, a town and county unlike any other. Pastoral views, a vibrant downtown, where destinations and activities abound. There is one aspect in particular that helps Culpeper rise above the rest: the people. Every day, all over the community, people are working to make a difference.
I grew up in Culpeper. I've spent my whole entire life here in Culpeper, and I was very fortunate to become police chief. And the police chief is a great platform to look out into our community and see all the amazing work that was being done by so many of our great citizens. And it truly is really the citizens who defines, what a community is all about. The Amazing Citizen sort of came about, said, hey, let's we do a neighborhood watch. Let's take a moment out of that and recognize someone in our community that's doing amazing work. We were always looking for someone who unselfishly gave, and beyond what the scope of maybe their job was. So this is an opportunity that we can take for one evening and honor them for their unselfish work that they've done in our community. Truthfully, the folks that have received Amazing Citizens Award, none of them were searching out to be recognized or receive any accolades or anything. In fact, almost every one of them would tell you they were non-deserving of such award. And just like this evening, you have three great recipients. I could tell you stories in all three of them. I had nothing to do with the selection of the three. Culpeper is an abundance of great folks that do great things, and we just want folks to nominate citizens that have made an impact in their lives or something in the community. These folks tonight and in the future will have an award that has my name on it. Means a great deal. And again, it's the citizens are what defines a community. Culpeper has great restaurants, great shops, but it's the people that make our community as great as it is. To those folks this evening that are receiving the award, congratulations. You are truly an amazing citizen, and your contributions to our community has helped make Culpeper the great community that it is. And you join a great allegiance of other folks and past recipients. So congratulations, this evening is for you, and thank you for all you do for our community.
It is my pleasure to introduce our first honoree, Mr. Jack Griffin. Before we do that, we have another short video, but this was done for Jack, and this just shows the appreciation that his peers and the people he works with and the citizens of Culpeper, how much he means to them and this community.
Well, amazing citizen means to me that a person has done something extraordinary for their community, and in this case, Jack Griffin fits that mold.
Jack has, ever since I've known him, which is 53 years, through the fire service, through the fire department, has gone way beyond any other member to make sure that he answered a call, that somebody was taken care of, that the administration was taken care of, or any other part of the fire company was there to provide the volunteer service for this community.
You know, to have that kind of dedication, I think it deserves some, it is noteworthy.
Jack is a dedicated volunteer and has been all of his life.
He's at the firehouse every day that he's not playing golf or was working. Nowadays retired. Anytime the alarm goes off at night, whether it be midnight, 2 or 3 o'clock, you know Jack, if he's in town, is going to be on that call.
And it's not like responding to 15, 20, or 100 calls. We're talking hundreds of calls. And he does this every day. He puts the needs of the community first.
So I think the thing with Jack is going to be that his tenure. You know, a lot of folks do a lot of different things for the community, but Jack, I think, has been doing it for so long and giving back to the community for so long and continuing to do that I think that kind of raises the bar, and that brings him to the level really of amazement when you put that many years of committing that much time to the community and your service to the community for free, just because you want to. And that kind of brings you to the level of an amazing citizen, I think.
So he, not only in our department, he has helped the other departments shape and grow into what we have today.
The public safety of Culpeper is a far better situation today because of Jack and his family. And the professionalism they bring to the volunteers, he brings to the volunteer fire company, and the dedication that he has.
Well, I don't think we got enough time for what I'd like to say to Jack, but you've been a friend. Congratulations, this is well deserved. Probably a long time coming, but I know you're not in it for accolades, but it's nice to get that big pat on the back from your peers and the community, so people appreciate what you do, and I'm one of them.
Jack, congratulations. I think that, and as far as amazing citizen, you certainly qualifies that. Nobody else could have earned it as much as you. Congratulations to that, and thank you for your many, many dedicated years of service to the community.
I'm proud of you, and I'm honored to have been asked to come and speak on your behalf. I hope you continue what you're doing. I know that time will get all of us, but until that time, I hope we remain friends, and I hope we continue working together in the fire service.
Congratulations, Jack. This is an honor well deserved.
I have a sheet of paper here. It's not going to be that long, but I just wanted to capture a few notes. It's difficult not knowing what was in the video as I sat and just try to put some thoughts together. Fortunately, mine are a little different. So Jack Griffin, from firefighter to captain to assistant chief, which he was assistant chief for 11 years, back in the 80s and early 90s. That was last century. Chief from 1994 to 2001, and then again from 2003 to 2007, so another 4 years. So 11 years as chief of the department. So I consider Jack and the fire department mission critical. It's like when you go and flip on a light switch what do you expect? The lights to come on, right? So when our tones go off to dispatch us for a call, when I show up at the firehouse, I'm expecting Jack to already be there. And when he's not there, it's like, where's Jack? Has Jack notified us that he's on his way? So it's just a given that Jack was always going to be there when I got there. And it's still that way today. So 55 years and counting. Jack has been answering calls for the Culpeper Fire Department. He's been the top call runner since 1983, top 1 or 2. And when I say that, we respond now to about 1,000 calls a year from our department. So Jack's in the 600, 700 range of answering calls. But if we look back over the many years, Jack's already, what we have figured is over 30,000 times he has showed up just to run a fire call. And if you think about that, every time he answers, he's been interrupted from his life to give to this community. And I think it's been well said that this community is special, and Jack Griffin helps make it special. So family events, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I can guarantee you there has been interruptions there. Thanks to his wife also for being so understanding for all the interruptions and letting him or sharing him with us in the community. Work allowed him to be a little flexible, to be able to leave work back when he was working. And sleeping through the night. I think everybody here probably sleeps pretty much through the night, but we go to bed at 10 o'clock and we're up at 11:30, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Sometimes we don't get to go home until the next morning, next afternoon, but Jack's always there. So in addition to that, I just want, it's not just running calls. We used to run bingo every night, every week. So 17 times a year, once every 3 weeks at least, Jack worked bingo. Jack's been working carnival fundraisers for the last 55 years. And that means we do our carnival over the Memorial Day weekend. So not only is he giving up 4 nights, he's also giving up that holiday weekend instead of going out and kicking off summer. I guess he is kicking off summer just in a different way. And just to let you know as well, it's not just 4 nights. It takes us 4 months to do 4 nights of carnival. So it's a lot of prep work that he's always there for. Monthly drills, training, monthly board meetings, general membership meetings, all the prep time to prepare for those meetings is in addition to the 30,000 calls he's run. Work details, fundraising, selling raffle tickets, generating reports for us locally, for the county, for the state, for the federal, for grants that we may receive, public service events. I think his fingerprints too are all on all our apparatus. He's helped design those trucks to meet our needs and our future needs. Buildings and grounds. When you have a 65-year-old building, things break. And Jack's from a different generation, I can say that, because when you need something done, he not only knows mechanical or electrical or plumbing, he can do them all. And at least patch things till we can get someone there to fix it long term. So we hope we keep you around another 25, 30 years, all right? Just want to say that we, the department, appreciate you and all that you have done to help us answer calls daytime, nighttime, and Saturdays too. So thank you for all the efforts over the years. That's all I have.
Well, had a hard time keeping the microphone from me this long, as probably Chris Jenkins would probably say right by now, but I now have the microphone. So Jack Griffin's been answering calls longer than I've been alive, first of all. and I'm in my 50s. So that is a testament to why Jack is a true amazing citizen. And just think about this, and me and Junior were having this conversation this morning or maybe yesterday, but I can't remember as a kid, as a child growing up in this community, I can't think of any fire call, any set of fire trucks going down Main Street that Jack wasn't on it. When I joined the police department in 1997, going on fire calls, I cannot remember any call that I ever been on that Jack wasn't involved in. And I truly mean that. I don't think of any calls, any fires in town that Jack wasn't on the truck. So I can't think of how many volunteer hours, thousands and thousands of hours that he has served this community for the last 50, 55, 56 years. I would tell you that working in patrol back years ago, you always knew what Jack drove because when he was driving at 3 o'clock in the morning down Main Street with his little bubble light on, you knew fire had a call, and you always called. Back then, we couldn't scan fire and rescue calls, so we had to call dispatch and say, what's fire got? The only reason we knew fire had anything is because Jack's going down Main Street with his little bubble light going 55 miles an hour going down Main Street, getting on his car. So we always knew that little Ford Ranger going down Main Street. It's like, Culpeper Fire's got something. What do they got, Culpeper? So, but no, I think it all has been said. And I do appreciate Jack for all of his community service. He is a true amazing citizen. When we called him and first notified him of this award, it's like all the other awards, as has been said, he says, why are you awarding me? I'm like, why aren't we awarding you? So without further ado, Jack, come on up. I was going to be cruel and get a nice big police hat and put on him just for giggles on a firefighter, but we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do him. I'd put a helmet on you. Jack, it is with great honor we present Jack Griffin with the Chris R. Jenkins Amazing Citizen Award in recognition of your endless efforts dedicated to community outreach and involvement. The Culpeper Police Department and the community we serve appreciate your dedication and unconditional support. Your commitment to community service truly epitomizes what makes you an amazing citizen. Congratulations on this outstanding accomplishment, April 2025. Thank you. Now, we got other bearing gifts. Probably more for your wife than anybody.
That's good.
Oh, no. Hold on.
She deserves it.
We have a gift certificate to It's About Time.
Right.
You and Marvin can probably up there. Piedmont Steakhouse. Man, you guys are hungry. Canackrell's Bakery. Raven's Nest. And a gift bag from the Green Roost. Hold on, we're not done with you yet. And we have this nice bag from Raining Cats and Dogs, and I have no idea what's in here. So we'll stick that back in there. And I'm going to grab this. Yeah. And I'm going to grab this. And you're going to grab that.
Oh, yeah. I'll say a few words. I don't have a long speech written. A few people I do need to thank, and one of them is my lovely bride. For 51 years, she has put up with me running out in the middle of the night. And also the team of men that I work with. Our team as a fire department. They're the greatest bunch anywhere. They all work together. We all do the job. We come home and go home safe. So, and thank everyone for this award.
No, we appreciate Jack, and thank you for all your service. And also, thank you for all the Culpeper County Volunteer Rescue Squad members here. Oh my gosh. Fire department members here. Woo, I'm going to pay for that one. Fire department guys here. I know all you guys put in a lot of hard work and a lot of volunteer hours and help make our communities safe. And to stress it, it's all volunteer. So it's a testament to this county that we have a volunteer fire service that brings such a professional service to all of us. And their response times, as we heard at their banquet a couple weeks ago, continuously is one of the top-notch fire departments around with their response times, getting to you when they need you. So thank you for all you guys. Appreciate it.
Our second honoree is Mr. Robert Hunter. Robert, you might see Robert all the time, but you never really know Robert. But Robert will always be willing to smile and wave to you. And that was one of the things that growing up here and being a part of the police department is, always driving down the street and you always see Robert just waving, and you couldn't help but wave back and smile at Robert. But we have another short video just explaining, for the people in the community, explaining how great and how amazing Robert is.
You can't live in Culpeper and not know who Robert is.
Yeah. Anywhere you go, I mean, he's in there.
And he's very outgoing. I don't even know where it started when he started roaming through town, to be honest with you. I couldn't even give you a pinpoint date when that started. But it started sometime and it kept rolling.
He is just one of those people that brings joy to people's lives. I mean, I've known him for so long, and he always has such a smile on his face. He's always in such a, wonderful mood. And it's so interesting because he remembers like literally everything.
Citizen. Robert's one of the few people I know that he knows every single person's birthday. He knows every major milestone in your life. He will come and show up and celebrate you and make sure, he knows to come to the cafe and bring our favorite candies, our favorite drinks. He knows grandbabies' birthdays and cousins' birthdays and everyone here. He just goes above and beyond, and then he jumps in and he helps out and he works his butt off.
But I can tell you, like I say, you go around town and you hear people talking about him. I just saw Robert. He just came in. He did this, he did that, and then put it in. He was so funny and so helpful. And when you hear things like that, I mean, it might seem small, but it's a big thing.
I said he's just full of life, full of love. He's an amazing person for Culpeper.
I mean, he's such a well-known figure in the community because he, walks everywhere and gets to know everybody. And like I said, he's so friendly. So I think the impact that he's made is being a friend to those people who need it. Just being a friend you didn't even know you needed, and making people smile.
I think that Robert's got a spark in him that he cannot not help people. That's who he is. That's what he's meant to do in this world, is to dive in and be a helpful guy and love everyone.
He's one of those people that really just brings joy to people's lives, and people just love him.
We love you, Robert. Absolutely. Congratulations. We're so proud of you.
You're amazing. Thank you
deserve
for all
this.
you do.
You deserve this.
Hey, congratulations, Robert. I mean, I think you've earned it. It goes without saying for being, an amazing citizen. You have been an amazing citizen, and you've been an amazing, reason, like I said, to make people smile and brighten their day, and, just to be that friend that people need every once in a while, So congratulations, because you're an amazing person.
And his mom and me and myself, we are real proud of him. We thank the community of Culpeper for loving him and being his extended family, and that we appreciate you guys, and we hope you continue to do so. Thank you guys.
Okay, I did shed a little tear over there. So can you imagine living in a community where all the people are kind and happy? A place where you speak when someone passes you and you want to help, and they want to help you. This is Robert's world. You heard it on the videos. You saw it, what people said. We are blessed because we know him, and when he is in our world, we are happy. We are filled with joy. We get to speak to him. He's an amazing citizen. And when I heard he was nominated, I was so excited to have Robert to receive this honor. I keep wanting to shed another tear. When I first met Robert, I thought I could take him in, he could be my son. Then I realized his age, he could be my husband. We won't go there with that. So, my name is Sharon Clark, and I own Pepperberries on the corner of Main and Davis Streets. We are lucky to get a visit from Robert almost every single day of the year. We embrace Robert when he comes in because he's kind, he's joyful, he's caring, he's helpful, he's generous, trusting, compassionate, energetic, and has a very vivid imagination. Happy. Have you ever seen Robert without a smile? I never have. Affectionate. He's always willing and wants to give you a side hug. Never straight hug. I don't know what his mama taught him, but we always get side hugs. He's so affectionate, he's always willing to give you that big smile. And not everybody knows Robert, but Robert's going to speak to them. He's going to tell them to stop the car at the traffic light because somebody needs to cross. He doesn't care what the traffic light says, so we might have to call the fire department, come out and get Robert up off the ground. He's creative, giving everyone I know in my store a nickname, including myself. I'm known as Boss Lady when Robert comes in the store. I'll be back in my office and Robert will say, "Where's Boss Lady?" He walks right back in my office and comes to see me. And boy, does Robert have some great muscles. And he wants to show them to you. He works out. He walks everywhere. I know you've seen him walking. You've had to have seen him walking. We're lucky to get a visit from Robert. We know we will not see Robert when there's a large event, when we have the downtown events. Robert doesn't like all those people around. He likes that one-on-one contact. And it doesn't matter if he knows you or not. He just will have a conversation with you. He needs to be home before dark. His mama just told me that doesn't always happen. If we're busy when he walks in the store, believe it or not, he will assess the area. If we're busy with customers, he'll leave and then come back when we're not busy. Is very polite. He makes his rounds to share all of his joy. Robert keeps us up to date on the weather. He is a better weatherman than any other weather person I have ever seen on television. If he says it's going to snow, you better bring your shovel and get your salt because it is going to snow. He knows when everybody's birthdays are. You heard the ladies from Frost talking about it. He knows when my mother's birthday is. He knows when my nieces, myself, all the girls in the store. He knows when there's occasions, whether it's somebody's anniversary or the anniversary of your store. He'll come in and tell us what is the anniversary of raining cats and dogs or the chief's birthday, or he'll tell us everything. And he keeps up on the latest gossip, and that's why we think he has a little bit of a vivid imagination, because you do take it all in, and then you make sure you know all the facts. Robert comes in with a smile and puts a smile on your face and everybody else's face by the time he leaves. He is a staple in Culpeper, and it wouldn't be the same place without him. I've been here it's going on 23 years, and I don't know Culpeper without Robert. He makes my life more joyful, because when you see him walking down the street, you smile. When you see him coming in the store, you smile. When you see him try to stop traffic, you get a little nervous, but you still smile. I want to thank the person who nominated Robert for this Amazing Citizens Award, because Robert brings so much joy to Culpeper. He's truly an amazing person, and I'm blessed to have him as my friend. He knows some of the ladies. He has a lot of girlfriends. Robert has a lot of girlfriends. And he knows Boss Lady won't put up with any of that stuff. And so sometimes he's very careful about what he says to me. But I love him dearly. Like I said, I wouldn't have known, Culpeper without him. And the next time you see Robert, just say hi. That's all it takes to share joy. And the joy we receive from him every day, you'll be able to embrace also. So thank you so much, Robert. Robert's mother, brother, nephew, all of his fan club from the Cosmetology Center. You notice they're all women. Yeah. So I hope you all get to know Robert a little better tonight. Thank you so much.
My first thoughts after hearing Sharon and the ladies on the TV is like, if all the world was full of Roberts, the world would be a much better place. I would tell you, we try to nail down how long Robert's been downtown, and I was been told it's been over 30 years, which Sharon gave some validity to that for 23 years. I think he's been coming downtown for over 30 years. I know the former chief, I know the sheriff, myself, we have picked him up on the rainiest of rainy days, pouring cats and dogs on 522. I don't know how many times I picked him up. I say, Robert, get in my car. We're going downtown. We'd ride around. I say, Robert, you don't walk in the rain. He goes, I got to see my girls. I got to see my girls. So I would drop him off at Main and Davis or somewhere up there, and there he's off, making his rounds. I know Robert is a diehard sports fan. He can tell you anything about the NFL, the NBA. I know he loves the Raiders of all teams. His Raiders. I know Diego, myself, we all Cowboys fans. He gives us all a hard time about that. Always messing with me about Dak Prescott every time he sees me. But I will tell you, knowing birthdays and anniversaries and kids' birthdays, my wife owns a store on Davis Street as well, like Sharon, and he'll come in there and says, "What's Chris?" My wife's Kelsey. Kelsey, what's Chris going to give you for anniversary? You got an anniversary come home on Friday. What's he going to get you? And my wife's not even thinking about our anniversary, and by God, I'm not thinking about my anniversary. So Kelsey would come home and say, "Hey, Robert came in the store today. He's wondering, what did you get me for my anniversary?" I was like, how does he know that? He says, he knows it. He knows our kids' birthdays. He knows my birthday. He knows Kelsey's birthday. He's a truly amazing person. And whenever somebody has a birthday on the street, like when my wife has a birthday on the street, he's surely coming in there and wishing her a happy birthday and making her day better. And I can't tell you how many merchants I've talked to on the street that tell me that Robert has came in and made them have a better day, either by doing the simplest things, like the side hug. I've heard about the side hug. I've heard about the simplest things that cheers them up, like either helps them take the trash or clean the windows or do his odds and ends or just talking to customers. I tell you, the world will be a better place. And I know he is so proud of all his nephews and nieces and Diego and Diaz and all those guys. When they were playing sports, man, I'm telling you, that's all he would talk about in Frost's Cafe. I go in lunch and see what Diego did last night, see how many points Diaz put up last night. And we would talk about that. But I know he loves his family. I know he loves his brother and his mother. And I would tell you, Robert, we can all talk about what life has given to Robert, but we don't talk about what Robert has given to life. And that's what the life of everybody in here, the life in our community, my life, that's what makes Robert so great. And I will tell you, I'm very proud of Robert, and he is a friend of mine. He's been a friend of mine for probably 30 years now, and I love him, and we thank you, Robert. So, Robert, come on up. I'll get you on this side, Robert. You ready for this? You gotta help me hold it. It is with great honor we present Robert Hunter with the Chris R. Jenkins Amazing Citizen Award in recognition of your endless efforts dedicated to community outreach and involvement. That's an understatement. The Culpeper Police Department and the community we serve appreciate your dedication and unconditional support. Your commitment to community service truly epitomizes what makes you an amazing citizen. Congratulations on this outstanding accomplishment, April 2025. Thank you, Robert, for all you do. All right, we got some more gifts for you. You can set this down.
I ain't getting loose a little bit.
All right, Robert. You got a fan club out there, Robert.
You see what they got.
It's about time. Again, Piedmont Steakhouse, Canackles, I know you walk in there, Raven's Nest, all your favorite people, and the Green Roost as well. Kelsey, right there. And Raining Cats and Dogs. So, Robert, we thank you. And I'm going to grab these things. And I want you to say whatever's on your mind.
Thank y'all. They said God is there now. I love everybody. I love all of y'all. I'm nervous right now. All right. And Dean, behave yourself. You're almost 100 years old. I do like you, though. And where Tim at? I need you up here. Yeah. And God for all my whole family and friends and the whole crew and the cook back there. And where Jason? He hide in the back. And Channel 21 crew right there. Where you at? And the girls that come to school, I love everybody. And Sharon, thank you. And Mom and my brother and my nephew and sister-in-law. Yes.
Our third and last nominee is Miss Nancy Lagasse. Nancy has been giving me a hard time about this award, so I'm not going to say it too much, but we do have another short video that we made for you, Nancy, to talk about how amazing you are.
Nancy is an amazing citizen because she has a severe handicap with her MS, but yet she does not let it slow her down.
You know, she finds the strength and the courage to push forward. She could be having a bad day, and it doesn't matter because it's her love of wanting to help other people.
She's always friendly, she's always cheerful, always smiling, always positive. And you know, everyone here looks forward to seeing her. What else can I say? Everybody knows who she is, and when she's here, everybody wants to talk to her, and she's very easy to talk to.
She doesn't know strangers. I mean, everybody, she's very friendly and outgoing, very active in her community. She's just an all-around nice person.
She's a very strong-willed woman. She likes to give back tenfold for what she's received from Canine Companions, and she makes it sort of her mission to spread the word about them. She'll go and help with presentations showing how her service dog can help her, and she comes to Northern Virginia quite a bit and has even gone into Maryland to help with these presentations.
She's helped graduates of the program. She's helped fundraise for the national organization. She's helped recruit puppy raisers by going to events and explaining how much we need more people to raise the puppies. And I mean, I don't know what we'd do without her in our chapter.
She goes around and she speaks to a lot of different organizations. There's a lot of things that she does on her own, that she travels around and does.
She has influenced other young people who are applying for their first service dog. She actually last year was awarded our Volunteer of the Year award from our chapter.
Well, here we've been able to make quite a few changes in terms of ADA accommodations, and none of that would have been possible without Nancy. and my friendship with her. So I would imagine out in the community she is doing the same thing, and people, in getting to know her, better understands not only the challenges that she faces, but other folks who have disabilities. And in that way, I think she is making not only this theater a better place, but our community as well.
I know that she has a big heart and she had wanted always to be of service to others. And so when she wound up having to deal with a disability and step away from work, she just threw herself into helping others as she had always done before.
Nancy, congratulations. You really deserve this. You are an inspiration, to me anyway. You don't know, I don't think you realize how much courage you show in living everyday life.
Nancy, I know my wife and I both love her dearly, and I think that this is more than congratulations. It's something that you really deserve.
Nancy, I am so proud of you for getting this award. You certainly deserve it, more than anybody I know.
A huge congratulations to Nancy for an award well earned. And she's very modest, so I know that she's a bit embarrassed by being recognized, but she absolutely deserves this award. And keep up the great work, Nancy. I don't know what we would do without you.
Well, we at the Library of Congress are extremely grateful for everything that Nancy has done. I am personally grateful to have her as a friend, and as I said, I look forward to seeing her whenever she comes to see the movies. I would also like to say that there will always be a spot here for Nancy, and I would also like to point out that we have unofficially designated a particular spot right behind me as Writer's Place in honor of his retirement and years of devoted service. So I hope she will enjoy seeing that next time she's here.
Those videos, information about Nancy, incredible, great information, spot on. And I'm going to tell you, I may cry myself because she makes me emotional. She knows that. But I'm honored to be here to say a few words about you, Nancy. You're awesome. You're one of a kind. One of the things I'd like to say, too, I want to slip this in before I get into what I have written down. You are a character, I can tell you. She offered me $10 to say something nice about her and lie. And I'm going, what? You know, so she doesn't like to be acknowledged, recognized, but you are an incredible individual. And I know that, and I'm telling you, thousands of people know that in this community. Everybody knows Nancy and the work she does and the way she is. That's the beauty of her. But I'm Alan Rasmussen. I'm a resident of Culpeper and the prevention manager for Encompass Community Supports. I'm here talking on behalf of myself as well as my wife there, Denise Rasmussen. I was going to say Denise Rasmussen to say she's not my sister, but she's my wife, and she is she's the program manager for Healthy Culpeper. So she works with all the community partners. And Nancy's gone to many of the meetings and talked about the work she does and gets involved in the work in the community big time. But I've never met anyone like Nancy. And I've met a few people in my life, but she's unbelievable. And you know, when I told some people that I was going to be talking about Nancy, the first thing people said, and Chris, you were one of them, there's so much that you can talk about about Nancy. There's so much to say. And there is, and that's the way people feel about you. So I'm going to hone it down here, but they have said you would be easy to talk to because there's so much that you do and things that can be said about you. And I'll tell you right now, I agree. There's no doubt about it. So Nancy has, and I heard this about the disability and stuff like that. And I'm just here to say that you've had every reason to focus your time and energy on just yourself to get through and things like that. But that's not who you are. You know it, I know it, and everybody knows it. And so I'm focusing on Nancy. She's positive. Anytime I'm feeling something's on my mind, I'm around her, she can feel you. She'll open up, talk, and encourage people. And she's very positive, caring, jumps into my mind about you. You're always willing to listen. And not many people do that. They want to talk, they want to move on, and things like that. But she takes the time, will make time to listen to what you're feeling and understand what's going on with you, and will help you in any way. And she's supportive and always eager to contribute and help, wants to be involved. And I'm hearing that in the videos. It jumps out there. But you have a wonderful personality and a sense of humor. And I also know that you are very intelligent. And when I say that, I mean you have a sharp mind. You can think about things, analyze topics, issues, and you love to talk in depth about issues. You could do it. And, I enjoy listening to you, talking to you. You're very engaging, and you have a sharp mind. And I always say, look, I do a lot of resiliency presentations in the community, and you are resilient. You are a model of resilience. You've taken adversity, found ways to cope, take charge of your life, make a difference, and thrive. You thrive. And you are involved in the community. You hear that, people know it. And you've been engaged as a member of the Healthy Culpeper organization. Many community partner organizations know you. They know how you help and care about the work that's being done. And I will say this, you are involved in the Encompass Community Supports, which was formerly Rappahannock Community Services. That I've always got to say that. But you were one of the first people I did some training with to train gatekeepers, who were people that could spot someone in distress, could engage with them, talk to them, and then link them to help. And that's her. That is exactly, and I knew she would be great and could do that and make it happen and help people. So she's always been in that role. And, I know you always, the work I've done in prevention, you've always worked to promote that with other organizations, with the Lions Club and groups like that. You've gotten me into places and had me doing talks, and you've always been there and encouraged me in the work I do in the community. So you are supportive of other community members, I know that, and a true friend to many. And so to me, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to put it on the table. There's no doubt in my mind, you are the most amazing citizen I know. And I'll leave it at that. Appreciate you and love you.
Well, I'll tell you, when I first called Nancy and told her about this award, I almost saw a side of Nancy that I never want to be on. Because I know her missions that she's involved in on her advocacy of ADA or the Lions Club or Canine Companions or whatever she's involved in, she's involved all in. And I don't think you want to be on the other side of that movement, whatever she's involved in. And when I called her and told her about this award, she said, Chris, I am not happy with you right now. I'm actually angry with you right now. I was like, I'm sorry. This is going to happen if you like it or not. And I had to be strong. I had to stand up to her because she's pretty intimidating. And she goes, well, you're going to make good people lie about me. I was like, no, we're not. We're not going to make nobody lie about you. But that's just, again, the epitome of the Chris R. Jenkins Amazing Citizen Award that's been said. I think that she doesn't recognize how much she means to Culpeper and what she's done, how she's affected all of us and all of her companions, Arkin and now Samantha and Ryder. Man, they were like part of her family at the police department. She was heavily involved in our neighborhood watch groups for many, many years. And Ryder and Arkin and Samantha now, they're just as part of our family as our own canines in our own department. We love up on them whenever they come in. So I would tell you that Nancy is a great asset to the community. I never want to get on her bad side when she's involved in something. I know some in this room probably have, and you know what that feels like. But thank you for all your work in companion canines and all your work in ADA advocacy and all your work in the Lions Club. I know all of your Lions Club ladies are here with you, supporting you, and that's a special thing. So without further ado, Nancy, thank you for all you do, and we are going to bring you right here and let you face the music. And you can be mad as you want. I don't care, right? I got backup. Come on up, Nancy. Thank you. All right, I know you do. With great honor, we represent Nancy Legassi with our Chris R. Jenkins Amazing Citizen Award, a recognition of your endless efforts dedicated to community outreach and involvement. The Culpeper Police Department and the community you serve appreciate your dedication and unconditional support. Your commitment to community service truly epitomizes what makes you an amazing citizen. Congratulations to this outstanding accomplishment, April 2025. Congratulations. And we got gifts as well. They may sound familiar to you. You can make it up to me by taking me to It's About Time. You're on. Or Piedmont Steakhouse, or both. And Canackles, I love that place. And we can go to Coffee for Raven's Nest as well. And then we can do some more shopping at the Green Roost as well. And maybe there's something here for Samantha from a gift from Raining Cats and Dogs. So thank you so much. And I know you love this spotlight, and we're gonna burn it even brighter right now by handing you this microphone.
All right, Chief. I have to say I really was kicking and screaming about doing this. I think the very first thing I said when he told me about this award was, why? I just feel that I don't do any more than most people do in this community because it is an amazing community. But having listened to the people on the video, I really did get kind of choked up. I didn't realize that whatever it is that I do made such an impact. I was so enamored by what people were saying, I thought, if I didn't know that woman, I might like her. I just want to say thank you to everybody, and if there's anybody that needs any kind of support, questions about service animals, questions about the Lions Club, if somebody is newly diagnosed, if somebody has a chronic illness, that's my calling. So I can't thank you all enough for the award. I'm not mad at you anymore. Ashley, I'm not mad at you anymore. Well, maybe a little. But thank you all very, very much. And thank you to my children for coming down from Front Royal, my Lions Club's friends, and everybody else that's shown up to celebrate this person I'm not sure I know. Thank you all.
Got you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mark Raborden. I serve as Deputy District Director for Congressman Vindman. And I'm here tonight to just pass along some letters of congratulations to our amazing, amazing, amazing citizens. It's an honor to be in this room among giants of the community, and I really appreciate getting to hear all the stories and impacts of how great people are in this community. For the little time that I get to come up here, I love to experience it. To Robert, to Nancy, to Jack, It's with great pride that I congratulate you on being selected as a recipient of the 2025 Chris R. Jenkin Amazing Citizen Award. This honor speaks to your unwavering dedication and the positive impact that you make on the Culpeper community. Your contributions to improving our community have made a lasting impact. Through your efforts, you have inspired others to give back, and your selflessness continues to make a meaningful difference in the lives of those around all of you. This award recognizes individuals who give generously their time, their energy, not for recognition, but out of a deep commitment to others. Your leadership and service have truly strengthened the fabric of our community and has made Culpeper a better place for us all. Your efforts reflect your values we hold dear: compassion, integrity, and a sense of shared responsibility. You inspire those around you and remind us all a difference that one person can make. On behalf of a grateful community and in my role as your representative in Congress, your dedication is deeply appreciated and does not go unnoticed. Congratulations on this well-deserved recognition. With deep respect and admiration, Eugene Vindman, Member of Congress.
Thank you, Mark. So before we conclude, I just got a couple brief remarks. Julie will get mad at me if I didn't say this. All of our honorees and family members stay after. Don't leave until we get photos. Julie is happy. And also, for all those TV viewers out there and all those in the audience, we want submissions, we want nominations for next year's 2026 Amazing Citizen Award winners. So you can email jcole@culpeperva.gov. She is the depository for all of our nominations, and what we do is we get a committee in a room, and this is how the former chief did it. We all sat in a room and we hashed it out as who got the Amazing Citizen Awards for that cycle. And I'll tell you, and Chris will attest to it, Ashley will attest to it, Nick will attest to it, it is a tough job. We get a lot of great nominations, and Culpeper is a great place to get a lot of these awards, and I wish we can give 30 out, but the 3 tonight are special. You guys deserve it. You guys make Culpeper such a great place. And I'll tell you just one quick story before I conclude. This award was created in the Chief Chris Jenkins's vehicle, sitting in a Dunkin' Donuts drive-through line. We would go out for coffee every afternoon, pretty much every afternoon at 2 o'clock, and he was sitting in the drive-through line and says, why don't we get... We were a little upset because maybe it's something, another award that somebody would always get, and it kind of was repetitive. The same people got the same award. He says, why don't we make our own... I can't say that word. Why can't we say the award, make an award that for all those people that don't get recognized, all those people behind the scenes that just doesn't get award, doesn't get recognized, who do great work in the community, and it's kind of behind the scenes and doesn't go for glory, doesn't go for fame, and they just do it just to do it to make Culpeper a better place. I was like, sure. He says, well, get to it. I was like, and that's all he needed to say. So, and it got done. So beyond that, thank you. Jack, thank you for all your service. Culpeper Volunteer Fire Department, keep rocking, keep rolling. We depend on you. Robert, keep doing your thing. All right, remind me of my anniversary coming up, please. We are in April, Robert, so make sure you remind me. Nancy, keep doing what you're doing. You're impacting so many lives, and I know you may know that, you may not know it, but you do. You impacted my life, and you impacted many lives in this room. So. Thank you for all you've done. If having said that, I'll call Deputy Chief White up to give the benediction, and we'll get everybody out of here. But don't leave until we get pictures, because Julie will be really mad.
All right, closing. I told the chief that I grew up Assembly of God, so it's I don't know if anybody know that or not, but I could be up here a while with the benediction. I'm gonna try to make it quick. So I had a verse in mind given this night with Jack, Nancy, and Robert. I think it's pretty fitting for tonight, and it is Matthew 23:11 and 12. The greatest among you will be your servant. For those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. So thank you on my behalf personally. I don't know all of you maybe as long as some of the others, but I'm can't thank you enough for what you do for this community and keeping us safe, making us happy, making sure that we're taken care of, and brightening people's lives. So thank you, and let's close in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for our honorees tonight, our amazing citizens. We thank you that you've put in their hearts a life of service, one that we may be able to follow and look up to, just as you did, dear Jesus. And we ask you, Lord, that you protect them as they go on their travels and continue their life of service, that you bring favor upon their lives, and that you continue to let their light shine just as you did. And we just ask that you provide them with grace and mercy in all that they do, so that their service can be received by others. And it's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.